heart is about to leap out of his chest. He slides the saber's nose just inches from the MiG's shark-like tail. It's too close for comfort. The F-86 is thumped hard by the MiG's jet wash, a new hazard in the jet age. Parr controls the buffeting saber, reduces power, and backs off.
I pulled the trigger, I hit him. He zigged off to one side, and I latched onto him and climbed into the saddle.
But MiG leader is not about to throw in the towel.
He rolled underneath, which caught me totally by surprise. I hadn't anticipated that at all.
The MiG snap rolls to quickly change direction, attempting to regain the advantage and use his jet wash to keep Parr at bay. Parr stays on him like glue, but he must avoid the MiG's exhaust. The hot blast could flip the saber at any moment. And as low as they are, there's no room to recover. But Ralph Parr is not about to give up now. June 7, 1953. F-86 Sabre pilot Ralph Parr is in hot pursuit of a MiG-15. Literally. The MiG has already forced him into a death-defying roll.
As I was following him, he started to do it again. And this time, I thought, you're not going to catch me on that.
Parr will pitch up and roll over the top. It's a bold move that will put him in firing position and clear of the MiG's jet wash.
I went over the top, and I was sitting there waiting on him when he came out of the tucking it under, and he was right in front of me. Then I let him have it.
The MiG lights up like a Roman candle. After an exhausting contest, Parr tastes victory for the first time. But there's no time to gloat. A quick glance over his left shoulder. More MiGs diving on him from 8 o'clock. Parr adds power while snapping the stick hard left. The saber responds instantly. Orange tracers drift menacingly close to his tail. The MiGs try to stay with him, but they're too fast. The first MiG overshoots, followed by the second and the third. But the number 4 MiG stays in trail. The experienced saber pilot senses his enemy is about to bug out.
He got disheartened a little bit, and he didn't think he was going to make it.
If he can trick the MiG and draw it in closer, Parr can force an overshoot and then go on the attack.
What I had to do then was to back off on my turn to make it easier for him to get a shot at me.
Parr widens his turn, allowing the MiG to think he has a chance. The MiG pilot takes the bait and maneuvers for a shot. Parr will wait until the last second, then load up and increase his turn rate. If the MiG overshoots, Parr will be able to reverse his turn and drop in on the MiG's tail. The MiG begins pulling lead. Parr pulls the stick back, adding power and throwing in more aileron. The MiG flashes by. Parr reverses, rolling in behind his target.
Then I took the tracers and just very slowly walked them up through his airplane.
Splash 2 for Ralph Parr. But almost instantly, another MiG streaks in, cannon blazing. Again, Parr puts the Sabre into a crushing turn to force another overshoot. The MiG-15 screams past him, too fast to engage. The MiG climbs to rejoin his comrades. They've had enough. During 8 sweat-drenched minutes of jet-on-jet combat, Ralph Parr has engaged 16 MiGs and shot down 2. This won't be Ralph Parr's last encounter with the enemy in MiG Alley. He scores 8 more kills in record time, proving himself to be one of the most aggressive fighter pilots in U.S. Air Force history. Parr joins James Jabara as one of only 11 pilots to claim 10 or more victories over Korea.
The jet aces of the Korean War were the pioneers of the sky. They were very much a no-excuses bunch, and they showed us the way. They provided us with some tremendous uplifting victories in that war.
These are the guys that have mastered the speed, the new dogfighting. They've used tactics of old, but they're doing it at breakneck speed.
In the crucible of air combat over Korea, these elite few fought the battles and wrote the textbook on jet versus jet warfare. Many of these veteran pilots stayed in the cockpit to take the next generation of jet fighters to war, shattering the sound barrier above Southeast Asia and ushering in the missile age. The modern era of air warfare was born, owing to the intrepid young aviators who stared down a communist onslaught and won. The legacy of the Jet Aces.